Alright, let's just get this started. Let's get underway. Late night episode, getting spooky. Totally recording late because I wanted to wait for evolutions, not because I was spending hours schooling people in ranked duels and duel links or anything. That'd be ridiculous. Why would I do that? Bad news. Real bad news. Got another camera mistake on this one. He is not gonna evolve. Just gonna put that out there. Tyrant Kabuterimon. Probably not gonna happen. Maybe we'll try again for the next hatch upcoming, because I feel like he's spooky, but I don't know, I might actually run the V3 and try to go for Loosemon Satan mode. Over here we have Duramon, not Durandamon. Durandamon is his next evolution. Yeah, it is about that late as I'm recording this. It's been a while since I recorded this late. Yeah, so let's just show off him in battles real quick with Bancho Mamemon. He transforms into an even bigger sword, which is always cool. I really like the fact that he does that. It was very jarring the first time I saw it. I was like, what the hell is that? But it's cool, you know, he's a transforming Digimon. Just, I don't know, something cool about that. So, the funny thing about Duramon is when he wins, it looks like he just drops his arms and just screams, just like, ah! I don't know. There's just something funny about that. So that's Duramon, right? And then over here, we have the poopy man himself, Numemon, with his beautiful, beautiful eyelashes. Look how good he looks. He's looking all good for us. I'm very happy for that. Not happy about those stats though. Jesus Christ. It's been a while since I've ran these devices, I will admit, but I really don't remember them being this needy. I keep getting surprised by how quickly their stats drop. It's just kind of ridiculous. The rate that their stats drop feel like when a Digimon's dying on like any of the newer devices, like the Pen 20th DMX. You know, that's how this feels like. That's how quickly this thing loses stats. It's a little off-putting. I forgot about that. And I normally, I used to recommend this for beginners, and I think it is good for beginners if you get used to something this needy, because at that point you can do whatever. You can do anything, especially the older devices too. If you can deal with a device that's as needy as the DM20th. But yeah, just, jeez. Another thing about this device, and it's not a nitpick, it's not a negative. I've noticed after I was looking at the renders again, and the color of the frame and the buttons is actually darker in the renders than it is in real life. This is like a lime green. I mean, the color you're seeing on screen is pretty accurate to how it looks like in real life. Just a bit lighter, actually, on screen. It might be a bit lighter, but it's roughly that color. But the original color was darker than this green too. It's hard to pinpoint what green. I don't know if you guys ever seen Power Rangers. It's like the Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin, like that kind of green, kind of like a darker green. I have them over there. I don't feel like bringing them in frame. But it was like that in the renders. However, it's a lighter green here, and I wonder what happened there. I don't know, maybe, I mean, those renders, again, they're like renders. Those weren't official product pictures. So I wonder what changed from there to production. I prefer this over the darker green. I think that would have looked a bit weird, especially when this thing is glowing. I feel like this green complements it more, and also just gives it a more spookier kind of look to it. It's cute. I like it. I love this color. I talk about it all the time, but I really like this color. Uh-oh, Dookie fight. Let's go. Pee pee poo poo fight. There he goes. Watch it go. Pee pee poo poo poo. Ooh. I don't know if I can use that song, so I'm not. If you guys know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. So, as I'm recording this video, by the time it goes up, hopefully, channel memberships will be live. So I know when I first said I was going to do channel memberships, I wasn't entirely sure how I was going to do it. I said, I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if we won that one. I wasn't paying attention. I look away for a second. I did win. Yay! Another poopy fight. Beep beep boop boop boop. Ooh. Beep 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 boop. Ooh. So I was a little confused on how exactly I was going to do channel memberships here, since I also have a Patreon, and they're almost exactly the same thing. However, because memberships are integrated more into YouTube, I can easily guarantee perks on here than I can on Patreon. On Patreon, so far, it's really, you get your name in the credits. I'm still working on Patreon. That's the next thing I want to overhaul. But for the YouTube memberships, I wanted to do something simple. I wanted to do something that I feel like would be fair. And so what I've done, and I'll get more into it when it fully launches and I fully work out the kinks on it, but as of right now, the way channel memberships are going to work is just like how other YouTubers do it. When you are a member to my channel, you'll get an exclusive icon next to your name, and I believe it's site-wide. Like, even if you comment on someone else's videos, like, it'll have my little icon. And so the icons that I've selected so far are kind of like evolving. So when you first join, the first month is just going to be Tortomon. The second month is going to be Torto Cucumber, and then the third month, I believe, should be the cucumber liquor emoji. If you know, if you're on my server, you know what that is. It's Nanalon. If you guys know that meme, the Peepo meme, it's her like licking a cucumber, but Derek photoshopped Tortomon cucumber in it. I think after that is going to be the cursed Gabumon banana, also made by the wonderful Dare. And I think that's going to be the cutoff for now. I can make a couple more for when you're a member for like a year and then like 2 years or something like that, but I'm still working that out. And then as far as emojis, currently custom emojis are going to be the Xanapog, which again is on the Discord also, but you can use it in streams. I think site-wide. I know for sure you can use them in my stream. So when I stream, you guys can use these emojis. So one of them is the oh shit emoji, Xanapog. I can't remember the other ones I picked, but it's going to be those. And then the more... we lost. The more we... come on, man. Jeez. Poor guy. The more members we get, the more slots that I unlock for emojis. So after we get to a certain point, I think I'll do like a, we'll pick. I'll have the community pick what they want the next emojis to be. But these first batch I picked myself. I just thought they'd be, funny ones that you guys could spam during streams and whatnot. Which streams are going to be a weekly thing. That is the plan, at least. I now work Wednesdays, 12 to 6. We could still do a stream afterwards, but then I would have to go to work in the morning. I work Thursdays still, but it's 9 to 5 after working. I don't know. We're still working that out. I used to have off Wednesdays, so I think the stream day is going to move to Tuesday. I think that's what's going to happen, is Tuesday night are going to be stream nights now. Because I think that'll fit a bit better in my schedule. But that's the new schedules. Tuesdays are going to be streams, and so during those streams, you can spam the emojis. You can spam Xanapog and all the other good stuff. I like it. I think it's funny. I think they're great. But again, it's kind of it's up to you guys, if you guys want to overhaul the emoji. I think I can change the emojis. I hope I can. If I can't, then we'll figure it out from there. But like I said, I will make a more complete video announcing the memberships once it's fully out and launched. I'll do another video explaining how it's gonna work and everything. I don't want to do this with Patreon, and I don't want to do this with the memberships either. I don't want to lock away content for members and patrons, etc. I don't I don't necessarily like that. I don't like the idea of holding certain videos hostage like that and keeping it exclusive, because some people just don't have the money for that, and this is already an expensive hobby. So I really just want the memberships and the Patreon to feel like, you know, you're just supporting what I do and you're just helping me out. I want it to feel more like a support type thing, less of a give me money so you can get this thing, you know. And I don't really like that, and I don't want to come off as that. So yeah, that's kind of it. Hopefully, like I said, by the time this comes out, they'll be out and I'll have it figured out a bit more. But that's just the wonders of this channel, and the wonders of me is I'm kind of I'm just working as I go. I don't really know how YouTube works much, believe it or not, even though I've been on it for a while now. I still don't really know how it works exactly. So yeah, hopefully it's not a complete disaster. And if you do become a Xanadude, which is the name of the kind of the tier, essentially, you will also get a shout out at the end of the videos. It'll be separate from the patrons. So like, thanks to my patrons, and then shout out to the Xanadudes. It'll be like back to back. You know what I mean. At least I hope you do. But that's all for me. Like I said, huge shout out to my patrons: Casey Joes, Josh, and Omega Scourge. Whoops, camera stopped recording. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you did, I really appreciate that. Can I get a little heart in the comments, please? And can I get a like on this video? And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? If you're interested in V-Pets, especially Digimon V-Pets, you might want to stick around for the channel, because like I said before, I'll say it again, November is going to be a big month for the channel. I pre-ordered all 3 Pendulum Z's, and we're going to try to run all 3 at the same time. It's going to be a wonderful mess. The Evangelion Tamagotchis also come out around that time, at least for me. My shipment's finally getting to me around that time. And the new Digivice is coming out at that time, the one that's based off the new Adventure reboot. So it's a lot of stuff I've got to look at, and it's going to be a lot of videos coming out. So I hope you enjoy it. That's it for me. For reals this time. Bye. Peace.